In the 80s, every franchise had its own animated series, even the Karate Kid.
Oh, so it's basically a Cobra Kai cartoon?
Exactly. And season 3 of the show will actually reference this epic animated show. The premise. Did you ever watch the Jackie Chan adventures? Well, 1989's The Karate Kid cartoon follows the same basic format. When a magical shrine is taken from Okinawa, Mr. Miyagi, Daniel, and a new character named Taki have to follow leads around the world to try and recover it. Obviously, they encounter other people or villains who are trying to use this shrine for their own purposes, and they need to fight for it.
Yeah, this sounds a lot like the Jackie Chan adventures.
The thing is, none of the actual actors from the movies ever lent their voices to the project. Though, Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi in the movies, did introduce the show in a live-action segment for NBC.
Some of the voices do sound awfully familiar to me.
That's because Joey DiDio, who played Daniel, also voiced Wheeler in Captain Planet, and Robert Ito, who played Mr. Miyagi, voiced the Mandarin in the Iron Man cartoons.
Okay, I'm sold already.
The intro. And like any good cartoon from the 80s, it had a memorable opening theme.
Oh yes, it's a real bop like every other show from the era.
Focusing on Mr. Miyagi and Daniel as they battle against their foes, it displayed a little bit of the tone as well and what to expect from their adventures.
Is that Mr. Miyagi wrestling an alligator?
Yes, that happened.
Not so sure if the wax-on, wax-off technique would have worked so well there.
I wouldn't recommend trying that. Let's move along. Where it fits into continuity. While it's never addressed in the series, judging by Daniel's attire and the familiarity with Okinawa, this show takes place around the same time of events as the Karate Kid Part 2.
Ah, so the actual Cobra Kai goons like John Kreese weren't really a part of it then, right?
Technically, yes. But remember, the show only lasted 13 episodes, and...
You think they would have shown up in a future season?
Absolutely. Who's to say that Mr. Miyagi wouldn't have to battle John Kreese for the shrine in the series finale?
It would make sense, since he's basically the Joker to Miyagi's Batman.
If you say so.
But I got to know now. Is this show considered canon or not?
What the producers say. Responding to a fan's tweet, Cobra Kai executive producer and co-creator John Hurwitz said that the Karate Kid isn't considered canon.
Darn it!
But wait, there's more. He added that there is an Easter egg from it in the upcoming Season 3 of Cobra Kai.
That's interesting, but how will they actually pull that off?
Well, Daniel is traveling to Okinawa in Season 3, so there are several possibilities of what they could do here. Whether it be an actual replica of the shrine sitting somewhere on the shelf, or probably an old face from the series making their live-action debut.
You can't mean...
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
Taki appears in Cobra Kai?
Introduced as part of the main cast in the Karate Kid cartoon, Taki helped turn Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's duo into a triple threat.
She also proved that she knew how to handle herself if she encountered any trouble.
Indeed. The thing is, we haven't seen or heard from her since the series was cancelled. Considering how she's a beloved character for fans of the show, the ultimate tribute would be to bring her back in Cobra Kai Season 3.
Ah, so Daniel goes to Okinawa and actually has an interaction with her.
Exactly. They could even have some mention of their previous adventures with Mr. Miyagi.
If they did that, I'd become like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme of, I understood that reference.
Well, we can only hope so. But we'll need to keep our eyes peeled since the producers did promise an Easter egg. The 80s were certainly a wonderful time for franchises.
Watching Daniel and Mr. Miyagi traveling across the world to try and find a magical shrine is everything I want in my life.
You have to wonder, though, what would have happened if they'd actually gotten their hands on the shrine?
They'd probably be the winners of Mortal Kombat.
But what do you think?
How will Cobra Kai actually reference the cartoon?
And should Taki join the series as well?
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below.
And while you're at it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Cartoon Junkies.